Hey folks, welcome back to Ed's Garage and a continuation of the charging across Canada, across America, whatever. I haven't really come up with a name with it yet. So today I'd like to basically just document a little bit of customization of the trailer. So we've got a few more things that we can install. We've got the induction cooktop, and I might install the water heater today as well. Now, if you haven't already seen the previous two videos of this series, check out my Charging Across Canada episodes 1 and 2, where we talk about the trailer and talk about the inverter on episode 2 and how we're going to be able to potentially charge the EV with the solar panels that are going onto the trailer. But anyway, today is all about putting in the cooktop. So I rummaged around in my crawl space and I found this almost perfect size piece of wood, actually, because what I want to do is I want to have the cooktop kind of flipping out from here. It'll be the same height as this, and as you can see, this piece of wood is a little bit too long, a little bit too wide, so it's just a matter of cutting that down to the right size. So that's what we're going to do next. There. All right, so it looks like we got a brace running straight across here, which is going to be super helpful because that's pretty much where the hinge has to go. So now we just got to try some things and see if it's actually there. Yeah. All right, so there's definitely a cross bar piece of wood there. So that's actually perfect because that's precisely where we want the hinge to be. Yeah, 3216, right? Why anyone particularly, prefers Phillips screws is beyond me. I need to go back with it. Perfect. I'm done with Phillips. Robertson, this is how a screw should work. Made in Canada. All right. You can even just line it up with the window, which is probably what we should do anyway. That looks pretty good there, though. Okay, 2 screws is enough for now. All right, let's see if that works. Okay. So a bit of an angle. Okay, so as you can see, we've got a bit of an angle here. The reason for that is because our support obviously is away from the wall a little bit here, but that's okay. We're going to fix that. So the idea is now we can fold this up and fold that down. And like that, it actually looks fantastic. Once we clean it up a little bit, put it up, boom. Awesome. All right, so here's what we've come up with. So this is basically the angle this is going to hang on. And the reason for that is because when we put this out, there's that little support right there. Now it just locks into place. And now we have a nice, secure, level countertop for the induction cooker. which will be the next thing to install. All right, let me show you what we've got here so far. All right, so this is our induction cooktop, which you saw in the last video, if you watched it. And yeah, we got a little bit of room on the right-hand side for what have you, and a little bit of room on the left-hand side. We're probably just going to paint this. We're not going to go too crazy on the fanciness. Yeah, I'm going to just show you how this folds out of the way now. So basically what I did was I found that the screws that hold the casing together, they are these little guys here. So they actually sink way up inside the unit, and I measured out how long it needed to be to go through to the bottom. So you can see I've just got a regular wood screw in there. Those are 2.5-inch screws. So now if I fold this out of the way, there we go. Now I just got to figure out how to run the wiring, because the nearest 110 volt connection is over there. There's nothing down here, so just got to figure that out now. Somehow, I need to drill down through the floor without going into the bathroom.
Yeah, you gotta move it a little bit. Oh, never mind, got it.
Perfect. All right, let me show you what we got going here. So this, of course, is a screen door. Now, whenever we're cooking, we're going to leave the screen door open, so we got a little bit of airflow right by the cooktop. But check this out. So inside here, we have the completed cooktop. It's currently boiling water, and you can see the steam rising here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a really good airflow coming through here, going out this vent here. So I've got this vent turned down a bit right now, but rest assured, when it's on full blast, it's actually doing a really, really good job. Now, it's kind of nice, it's right by the window here, but so yeah, while you're cooking, you can look out. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this area here. Probably going to cover this up here somehow so that it doesn't get kind of gross after a while. Maybe put some tin foil there or something like that, wrap it around, just while it's not being used. So yeah, as you can see, it's working great. We got our cool little cooktop. All right, and of course, when we're all done cooking, we just simply come under here, fold this up, and this now folds nicely out of the way. The only other thing I might do is just pin this wire back a little bit, but it's going to be nice to be able to just completely disconnect that for when we're traveling. And there you have it, another project completed. So cooktop is done. Next thing to do is either going to be the solar panels or the shower, the water heater. The solar panels just came in. I'm very excited to get those mounted on. So I'm not 100% sure which job I'm going to take on next, but I think the solar panels probably. And the reason being is because I want to see if the solar panels and the battery, which with any luck comes in within the next week or so, with the solar panels, the battery and everything, if that's going to be sufficient to actually utilize the cooktop completely disconnected from the grid. So very excited to give that a shot. The shower, I mean, that's going to be using gas. Unfortunately, that is going to be the one thing we're just going to have to use gas for. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool to set that up as well. And I'm going to have to plumb it all in and everything. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. To see future videos like this, don't forget to hit the bell icon. I hope this series actually works out well. If you're into van life, if you're into traveling, you know, this is going to be a pretty cool series, especially once we hit the road finally when we have the Ioniq 6. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great day.